Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Hustle Cat, and we are on Mason's route. So, yeah, last time we left off, we were reading the book, and Mason was curled up on her neck, which is just weird and cute and weird. Anyway, so I wake up on the couch with a book in my lap and a crick in my neck. When did I fall asleep? I don't even remember it. I feel a warm lump by my side. Is that Mason? Nope, just Mochi. What are you doing, you sack of cat food? Meh. I don't know why it amuses me that Mochi is like, murr, purr, meow. Like, just totally not even cat noises. It's like people cat noises. I don't know why that amuses me so much. It just does. Anyway, he flops over, belly up, and makes biscuits in the air at me. Look at him mug for attention. But seriously, where did she go? She's not anywhere on the couch. Maybe she slept somewhere else. I unfold my creaky legs and look around. Mason? Hey. She's not in here. I peek into the bedroom. Not there either. The hell? How would she leave? She can't open doors. I don't remember opening the door either. Unless I sleepwalked. That wouldn't be the strangest thing to happen to me lately, but I doubt it's likely. I see a flurry of movement from the corner of my eye. Is it her? No, just the tree branch outside the window. Oh, maybe that's how. Did she climb out the window? Why? It's way earlier than I usually get up, but I feel wide awake. There's no use going back to sleep while a certain cat chef is at large. Might as well go out for breakfast. Maybe I'll find her along the way. As I shower and putter around the apartment, I try to think of where she could have gone. Hi. To the cafe. She's always got somewhere to be, so I guess it's wherever that is. It's not like she could have another job, right? Or like a secret date friend? Or maybe, I think back to what Reese said. Maybe she's in trouble, or causing trouble. That can't be it. She's not like that. I got ready at a grossly early time. Graves was right. I really am getting used to the cursed Daystar, or whatever nerdy thing he called it. Mason's probably at the cafe doing prep, but I don't actually know if anyone's opened the floor yet or not. I might even beat Landry to work, assuming he didn't sleep there. I've got a key now, but it feels weird to just, show up. What if Mason isn't there yet and it's just me and a bunch of cats? What if Graves is wandering around in his pajamas? I don't want to see that! And yet, we know at some point we're going to see him in not in his pajamas. That's wildly inappropriate, but come on, you know. Come on, we know. I'll kill time before I go in. I want donuts anyway. This place has the best donuts. I feel like I've had them recently, even though I haven't been here in a while. Maybe they're just so good it feels like it was only yesterday. I mean, hi, you already know that Mason Cat lives here. That's so weird. The owner's absorbed in his own world of coffee and the newspaper. I stand at the counter for a few seconds, waiting for him to notice me. He doesn't. Excuse me. I see his hand reach out, but it's only to scratch the head of the sleeping cat next to him. It hits me as hard as Mason probably punches. I know that cat. Why is she... yourself. I hear ya. What do you want? Oh, sorry. Donuts, please? Yeah, I got those. Yeah, Which do you want? You gonna make me guess? His demeanor is so familiar. I glanced down at Mason, asleep without a care in the world. Cat's not included with donuts. Pick what you want, unless you're gonna stand there catching flies. Oh, sorry, 2 chocolate, please. It seems way familiar. He turns to get the donuts. Mason hasn't stirred. I'm starting to get nervous. I hope she doesn't freak out if she sees me. So, you like cats? Never cared either way. Nice to have the company. So she keeps you company. Are you all alone here? Usually. No family or anything? He takes his time putting the donuts in a wax paper bag, meticulously folding the top over and over. He drops the bag on the counter and turns away. Not anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Why, you do something to him? Oh, no, I mean, just in general, I guess. You know, just as a saying? I reach for the donuts even though I don't need them anymore. The foot of my mouth doesn't leave much room for food. So, do you know anybody named Mason? Ow! Before I can even finish, Mason is a blur. Suddenly she's on me. There's a sharp pain on my hand, a lot of hissing, and a little blood. Ah! Hey, hey! He pulls Mason off me, back behind the counter. She's spitting fury, trying to get at me. I'm too shocked to even move. What did you do to her? Nothing. I didn't do anything. You saw me. Look, you should go. Sorry. The donuts. Sorry. I leave the donuts on the counter and make a run for the door. I keep running, well past the point where I can see the corner store. My hand stings like hell, and I think I see some beads of blood at the corners. But that's not what bothers me. The hell was her problem? Should I even go to work? She'll be there. What if she goes after me then, too? I don't think she'd do that, but I also didn't think she'd scratch me. And look where we are now. My pace slows until I'm just sort of puttering along. I could go home, but I don't think I have any peroxide or bandages. And you know where I'd go for that? The corner store. Can't wrap my head around it. Whatever the cause, it's hard to feel sympathy for someone who just messed up my hand. I'm not feeling any better when I approach the cafe. I see some people-shaped objects in the window. People are here, so I better snap out of it. It looks like Landry and Hayes? I know Hayes won't pry, but Landry's such a mama bird. Well, nothing to do but go for it. I take a deep breath to prepare myself, then open the door. Oh, hey, Avery, Oh my gosh, what happened? We better get you patched up. Oh, Avery, come here. We have a first aid kit in the bathroom. Thanks. Hayes runs to the bathroom for the kit. I duck in to wash my hands, then sit in the chair Landry's pulled up. Thanks, guys. It's no big deal. It's just a scratch. It's best to treat it quickly and effectively. You shouldn't risk infection. You don't know where strays have been. You could get something like cat scratch fever. I thought that was just a song. Song? Never mind. It was a stray, though, right? It wasn't one of the cats here, or your cat? Yeah, it was a wild stray. Okay, I'd be worried if we had a cat who'd become aggressive. How do you tell him it's our chef who's become aggressive? But be careful, leave it to Graves to bring in the new cats. However he corrals them, he does it well. He says some more stuff about stray cats and Graves, but I'm not paying attention. As Hayes patches me up, I peer past them both toward the kitchen. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Mason. Could have been a coincidence where some random cat hates the sound of my voice. It's possible, isn't it? First Mason doesn't show up, now this. I knew I felt bad about today. My mouth dries up and I feel my heart stutter. She's not here? Where is she? What if she doesn't come in at all and it's my fault? Hayes, don't get too worked up. We've dealt with all sorts of weird things here, right? We can handle a cat scratch and a little cooking. Those rank pretty low on the weirdo meter. What do you mean Mason didn't show up? Where is she? I don't know. We haven't heard anything. But don't worry, she might just be sick or something, you know? We're kind of lax about Miss Days. You can't exactly call out sick with cat paws. But still, it's not like her to not show up. She's never missed a day. But I make a pretty mean grilled cheese sandwich. And Hayes is good in the kitchen too, right, Hayes? Maybe not on this scale, but I can try. I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anyone. They're so calm about it, but there's this ball of anger simmering in my gut and bubbling up my throat. Maybe Reese was right. Maybe I'm going to be treated like this if I get close to her. Avery? But please don't be upset. Huh? You look so angry. Oh, I do? Sorry. I was thinking about something. Hayes doesn't look convinced. Not surprising. I've never been good at hiding my anger. Well, I'm going to get to work. Hayes, will you help me prep? Landry and Hayes head into the back. As they go, I notice their low murmuring and stolen glances. Let them gossip. Everyone does around here. I sullenly reload the napkin holders, staring out the window the whole time. Why is my hand covered in salt? Huh. I guess I knocked the shaker over. Didn't even notice. Crap. I flick the salt off my hand and pick up the shaker. I didn't break it, did I? Avery! Huh? I pitch the shaker in surprise. It clatters against the floor. Now it's definitely broken. Avery, she's here! Salt cascades onto the floor. Now I've got more cleanup to do. I don't have to cook after all. She's getting prepped. Did she say what happened, or where she was, or why she scratched me? There's still a part of me that's hoping, in spite of myself, that maybe something else came up. That maybe I had a run-in with a different crooked-tailed tabby. I didn't ask. I'm sure she has her reasons. Wouldn't be like her to just play hooky. Oh, so she's the tabby cat. Yeah, they didn't have like a calico or whatever. I was just thinking about like Graves's when he interviews you and there's all different types of cats. There's the tuxedo cat. There's, the Maine Coon. There's the bobtailed cat, the cat with the bobtail, which is Reese. And so all of them, or the Siamese, they all kind of match. And there was a tabby, but then there's the Scottish fold. So I don't know who's that cat? Maybe that's technically what we would have been. I didn't ask. I'm sure she has her reasons. Wouldn't be like her to just play hooky. But clawing my hand isn't like her either, is it? I leave the leaky salt shaker where it lies. I need to see her. I wouldn't. There she is, chopping veggies like nothing happened. There's Hayes scrambling around to ready pots and pans. Are you sure you feel okay? If you're sick, you shouldn't fuss over work. We wouldn't want to get germs on the food. Not that you're germ-filled. Not sick. Okay, as long as everything is all right. Oh, Avery, I guess you heard. Mason freezes when she hears my name. She stands still, facing away, shoulders braced. Then she resumes her prep. Just goes back to work. Nothing happened. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I want to see her face, know what she's thinking. I try to crane my neck to look, but she whips her head away. I don't get more than a glimpse. I might be reading too much into a split-second glance, but I think I saw guilt. I have to talk to her or I'm going to explode. Hey, Mason? Nothing. I've never seen someone so interested in chopping vegetables. It's fascinating, okay? Chopping vegetables is fucking amazing. I'm just kidding. It's totally not. Mason, you hear me, or do I have to ask Hayes to get your attention? What? Can you help me get something from the basement? See, my hand got all scratched up by some cat. She chopped celery like a public execution. After a long, deep breath, she finally turns to me. Shouldn't mess with strays like that. Just come with me. I'm surprised she lets me drag her by the wrist downstairs. She could easily make this like carrying a stone block down a mountain. Well, physically. She's already doing it emotionally. What? What do you mean, what? What you? The hell, man? It doesn't have the impact I want, but you try piecing together words when you feel like you're about to boil over. You can't play dumb when you're the one who did it. I panicked. You sure did. Is that your answer every time you get upset? Just take a chunk out of someone? Look. You look. Whatever your problem is, you didn't have to hurt me. I didn't mean to. No, that's weak. I thought we were cool. But if you're just gonna bully me, think that's new? That I'm not used to hearing that? Go ahead. I get it from everyone. Oh no, you don't get to hide behind that. That doesn't work for me. Why do you push? I didn't ask for this. Thought we had something nice, but then you push and pry. Give up like everyone else. Don't make this about you unless you're gonna do it to apologize. Told you it was an accident. Sorry, okay? Ugh, can't have this conversation with you right now. I need to go. I storm upstairs, shutting out whatever response she might have had for me. I'm making more noise than I expected. Thanks, cheap old wooden steps. Good. Let everyone hear it. I don't stop storming until I'm outside. If Landry and Hayes didn't hear me before, I'm sure they hear me slam the door. I can't stay here. I want them to know I'm mad, but that doesn't mean I want to talk about it. I need some air. But where do I go? If I go home, I won't come back. Maybe I'll walk in circles until I forget everything about scruffy orange cats. I stare at the ground as I walk, forcing my focus on the cracks in the asphalt, scuffs on the side of my shoe, anything to distract. It works. A little. At least I don't feel like punching my heart anymore. I should have paid more attention to where I was going. Look where I ended up. I love making things worse for myself. The owner's still here, still reading a book. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I stand still in the doorway. Good plan. Close the door. Only if the door fails to jingle does he look up. He looks like he's about to say something else, but stops. I can feel his eyes on my bandaged hand. You're that kid from earlier. You alright? Yeah, I don't know what I did, but that cat sure didn't like it. Don't worry. I'm not mad or disgruntled or anything. Not at him, at least. Close the door. This time I oblige and step up to the counter. He sets the book down and gives me his full attention. I wanted to, apologize for causing trouble, I guess. If I was prying or something. Don't matter to me. Sorry she got wild. Guess it happens with strays. She's sweet with me. Oh. Did you find her somewhere or adopt her or something? Don't own her or nothing. Comes and goes when she wants. Runs off during the day. Always come back mornings and evenings. Don't know why. Not like I feed her. I think I know the type. How's your hand? It wasn't a deep scratch. It's the principle, you know? You think you know someone and then... So how do you know Mason? You see her? Oh crap, he's sharp. Oh, are you related? I see the resemblance. Same grunt and all. I didn't know that was genetic. My granddaughter. He didn't answer my question. I can't really figure out what I can't really figure out is how he feels about it. Is he worried about her? Angry? Excited? I don't know. He's even harder to read than Mason. Oh, I don't know. We work together. Work together? Yeah, she's really cool. I like her a lot. Well, usually. Is that what you're calling it now? Work? His already frosty demeanor ices over. The way he stares at me makes me nervous. What did I say? It's because I said I like her? I didn't mean it like that. Well, not really. Oh man, I gotta get my thoughts together and... Yeah, my voice squeaks. Keeping it real cool, Gray. Though it's also fun, you know, another useless delinquent, huh? Like her? What? Causing trouble for us decent, hard-working folk. That your idea of work? Look, I think you got the wrong idea, sir. I work at a cafe. He's not buying it. And I threw in the sir and everything. What did she do? What do you mean by delinquent? He studies me for what's probably the longest minute to exist in eternity. I'm not sure if he's going to say something, or if I should say something, or if I should even move. I shouldn't move, right? If I ran away, I could never come back. And I'd never learn more about Mason. I'd give anything to have someone break this awkward moment. Mrrr. The worst possible someone has shown up. There she is, hackles raised. Huh. Not like her to show up this time of day. I better go. Sorry. I don't even have time to hope that Mason stayed behind, because there she is at my feet. Should have known you'd come back. Meddling again. What, you come back to finish the job? I show off the bandage with a sneer. Her tail puffs up like static. Don't do this. Not here. You want to talk so bad, we'll do it at the cafe. Fine with me. It's a long, silent walk back. Curiosity overtakes my anger. What happened between them? I'm sure it's something to do with that delinquent stuff, but I don't know where to start. The bits and pieces of possibilities swirl uselessly in my head. They probably think she ran off. We head straight to the basement, barely sparing a nod for Hayes along the way. At least he didn't try to say anything. I wouldn't have known what to tell him. Look, sorry. Don't know what else to say, but I mean it. Sorry. I really panicked. Wow, she starts right out with that. Takes some wind out of my sails. She's not defensive or combative anymore. Please, stop pushing. You weren't going to help. I sort of barged in and messed stuff up, huh? I'm sorry. Is there anything I should know? For stuff like this, so I don't put you in a bad spot again. Though I don't know where else you'd go as a cat, so maybe it won't come up again. Just there. Just don't go. It's gonna cause problems. Are you still gonna go? I can't see him any other way. Your grandpa? Why not call him? I bet he misses you. You could explain that you're busy with work or have another job and invite him to... He wouldn't come. I'm sure he would. He could close the store for lunch, or I could cover the counter for him. I'm sure he'd make time for his... No, he doesn't want to see me. What? Why? It's none of your business. Just don't go. Come on, Mason. I care about you a lot, and I want to help you. or at least be there for you, but it's really hard when you won't tell me anything. Aw. I reach over to put my hand on hers. She's gonna pull away any second, I know it. But she doesn't. You said it was nice someone wasn't afraid of you, so here I am, not being afraid. Look at how cute she is. She's adorable. It's funny because in these drawings, Avery looks like really kind of almost scary sometimes, but it's probably because they use like the same face, whether it's a boy or a girl, whether you're doing the like male, female, or gender neutral pronoun. So like it's the same face and then whatever different hairstyle. So they can't make the face too feminine or too masculine, so it just kind of looks awkward. But no, you said it was nice someone wasn't afraid of you, so here I am, not being afraid. Prying. I'm super nosy. I want to know more about you. I slip my fingers between hers. She looks away but tentatively locks her fingers with mine. We used to be close. Eh? Me and her? Oh, her grandpa, of course. Wait, she's actually talking about it? I squeezed her hand in encouragement. Grew up with them. Right above that corner store. We baked for the store together. It was nice. When I got older, we stopped talking. I think he didn't know what to do with a teenager. Maybe I reminded him too much of my mom. It just turned into fights. That's what we did after a while. Started skipping school, making bad friends, getting into bad stuff. He's not stupid. He knew. We got in a real bad one and I left. Just took my stuff and left. Oh, Mason. I'm so sorry. What it is. Can't change the past. Drifted for a while, and then I thought, the hell with this, I'm gonna show him wrong and get a real job. So I came here. And I love it, but it's hard to come back, you know? Can't talk to him like that. Went to check on him one day. He was so lonely. Real happy to have company. Started talking to me, cat me, more than he had to human me. First it was about his day, achy knees, what a customer said, but later it was me. Said he missed me, but it was too late. I want to stay with him whatever way I can, even if it's as a stray cat. If he said he misses you, couldn't you talk to him? It's not that simple. You saw how mad he got when you said you're my friend. Oh, you saw that. So, you know, I think he misses me like I'm already lost. Fine. I can look after him like this. Better than we could have had if I was human. I'm not going to try to change it. Can't afford to lose it. She pulls her hand away and shoves it back in her pocket. It's a shame. Her hands were rough, but warm. She has rough, manly hands. Don't know what else to do. I should stick to cooking. At least I'm good at that. I think you're good at more than that. Better get back to work. Hazel burned the kitchen down. Is he really that bad? Not as bad as you. Hey! She does the unbelievable. She cracks a smile. With a pat on my shoulder, she heads upstairs. I hear the creaking of each step, but the noise stops at the top. Avery? Yeah? Thanks for listening. Anytime, Mason. Aww. She keeps the menu simple, but these little tea sandwiches are delicious. She fixes one for me and I shovel it into my gaping maw during my break. She even gives me those sugar snap pea chips that I like. I salvage what I can of the day, but I'm mixing up orders while I think about Mason and her grandpa. She thinks it's unfixable, but that can't be the case. I know I'm being nosy. I should leave her to her business, but I continue messing up orders as I think of a plan. My tip suffered a lot today, but I think I've got an idea that'll make it worth it. Did Mason stick around? I bet she didn't. Sure enough, she left without as much of a word. We made a few steps forward in communication, but there's bound to be some tripping. Hayes handles kitchen cleanup. I know he offered because things are still weird with me and Mason. Good. That clears the front for the next stage of my plan. Like a secret agent, I slip upstairs and pull out the chocolate cake I've been eyeing all day. Mason considers it her specialty. I consider it heaven. Step 1, I box up a piece of cake. Step 1.5, I box up a second piece. You know, for me. Consider it my finder's fee if this plan works. If not, it's my preemptive consolation prize. I shove the boxes into a to-go bag, then dump a fistful of menus on top. That's step 2, by the way. Then step 3, be cool. That's the hardest step so far. I finish up my closing chores and scurry home. I take the other way home, the one that doesn't put me past the corner store. Don't want to invade anyone's space. Not yet. Step 4, try to sleep. It turns out to be harder than the last step. I can't stop thinking about Mason. Maybe I'm meddling too much. But anything's got to be better than what they're doing now. Neither of them are going to take the first step. This has to be the right thing. Step 5, sleep in. I do that part real well. I don't process my alarm until the third time it goes off. That's me. It goes off and I turn it off. And then it goes off again and I turn it off. And then it goes off again and then I snooze for a half an hour. I'm not even kidding. I have 3 alarms. And like for like one goes off and I turn it off, and then half an hour later the next one goes off and I turn it off. I don't know why I have them, but I'm so used to it now that I think if I just skipped and had the last one, I would turn it off and not realize and be like, shit. Even this morning I was like, crap, I hit off instead of like snooze. So it's like, oh, and then I had to go into my alarms and turn on another one for a half an hour later. And I was like, I'm awake. Fuck it. Go back to bed. I just don't like getting up in the mornings. Anyway. Good thing the cafe is lax about attendance. Anyway, it's part of the plan, I promise. I eat my slice of cake for breakfast. You know, gotta make sure it's still good the next day. Trust me, it is. So that's step whatever. The higher my number of steps gets, the more my heart pounds. I really hope this works. Okay, the actual step 6. Once I'm 100% sure Mason's left for work, that was the sleeping in part, see? I slip into the corner store. This is gonna be, I think we're gonna stop here. I know that like we're right in the middle of this, but I feel like this is gonna go kind of long, possibly. With her slipping the kid, I don't know when it's gonna like kind of cut. We probably should have stopped like when we woke up in the morning, but I was like, we can get a few minutes. No, we can't, because then I talk about my alarm. But anyway, so I'm gonna stop here. This way we can, you know, we don't go too far over. So anyway, yeah, we'll continue on step 6 in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.